Rangers head into a crucial stretch of the season with growing tensions surrounding one of their most talked about players. Supporters have become increasingly vocal in recent weeks, and questions over form, attitude, and overall contribution have pushed the conversation into uncomfortable territory. With pressure mounting both on the pitch and in the stands, the club may now be forced into a significant decision. The latest developments suggest a major call could be looming as fan frustration reaches a new level. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Keith Jackson has delivered a scathing assessment of JD Gaseima following Rangers' painful 2-1 defeat to Ferencváros on Thursday night, a result that confirmed their exit from the Europa League. It was a match that began with genuine promise, as Bojan Miovski's precise first-half strike seemed to settle Rangers into a rhythm. But momentum quickly shifted. Bent's Otvos levelled the match, and Barnabas Varga's decisive finish turned the night into another chapter of European disappointment for Danny Rühl's side. For Gaseima, the evening represented more than a quiet performance. It served as the latest indication that the winger's early season spark has dimmed considerably under the new manager. Once a reliable performer in Europe, with 5 of his 6 Rangers goals coming on continental nights, the Frenchman now appears a shadow of the player who arrived for £2.2 million after 2 promising seasons in the Championship under Röhl. Jackson admitted that he has been alarmed by what he has witnessed from the 22-year-old in recent weeks, particularly his reaction after being withdrawn just before the hour mark. Rangers were chasing a goal to stay alive in the competition, but when Gaseima's number went up in the 59th minute, the frustration was immediate and unmistakable. Speaking after the match, Jackson didn't hold back. "There's very little end product, and I think his body language is really poor," he said. "The arms are coming up, the shoulders are being raised, and that's a worry. That's an alarm bell for me." He went further, questioning the winger's mentality. "It looks to me at times as if he thinks he's a bit better than everybody else and doesn't need to put in the same work ethic. If he is their go-to man in the final third, they're not going to go anywhere." It is a sharp contrast to the version of Gaseima that thrived earlier in the season. Under Russell Martin, the winger was deployed in a more traditional wide role, hugging the touchline and driving at defenders, a setup that maximised his directness and pace. But Röhl's model is more compact, more structured, and places attackers in closer proximity to the striker rather than letting them isolate full-backs. Gaseima has struggled to adapt. The freedom he once enjoyed appears restricted, and his contributions have dwindled alongside his confidence. That said, while Gaseima's individual form has suffered, Rangers' broader league performances have improved under Röhl. The collective structure is clearer, the defensive shape more disciplined, and the team generally more efficient. Yet the winger remains a glaring exception. The early season energy and unpredictability that made him a standout have evaporated. Interest from Villarreal adds an intriguing dimension. Despite his dip, the Spanish side have monitored him closely, and Rangers could feasibly turn a fast profit less than 6 months after his arrival. Given the club's summer expenditure and the need to balance the books, the idea of recouping and potentially exceeding the initial fee is one that will not be ignored. For now though, the conversation centres on Gaseima's trajectory. Whether this is simply a temporary slump or a deeper mismatch between player and system remains to be seen. But as Thursday night showed, patience from observers like Jackson is wearing thin, and Rangers face a decision that could shape their January strategy. In other news, Rangers may be forced to increase their financial commitment if they want to bring Tromsø midfielder Jens Hjerto Dahl to Ibrox in an upcoming transfer window. The 20-year-old has rapidly developed into one of Norway's standout young talents this season, attracting attention from a range of European sides and emerging as a genuine target for the Glasgow club. Early indications suggest a fee in the region of £3.5 million might not be enough to get a deal done, raising the possibility that a higher offer could be required to persuade Tromsø to negotiate. With Danny Röhl unconvinced by Lyle Cameron's suitability for his long-term plans, Hayato Dahl has appeared on the radar as a potential replacement. The Norway under-21 international has enjoyed a breakout campaign in the Eliteserien, establishing himself as one of the league's most influential midfielders. His performances have earned him a nomination for the division's Best Young Player award, further elevating his profile at a crucial moment in his career. TV2 Sport Norway journalist Simon Harbo offered detailed insight into the midfielder's rise, explaining, Hayato Dahl has been one of not only Tromsø's best players this season, but was also nominated for the best young player in the Norwegian Eliteserien. Harbo also highlighted the financial challenges Rangers may face, noting Tromsø's firm valuation of their top prospects. In May, they declined a £4.5 million bid on Abubakar Sadi Kinte, a 19-year-old promising central defender, he said. With Hayato Dahl receiving interest from other clubs in Europe, I think Rangers need to put more money on the table for Tromsø to even consider it. We're talking about one of the biggest talents in the league. While Tromsø are reluctant to sell cheaply, they are not opposed to parting with Hayato Dahl if the price is right. Harbo said the club are preparing for a sale for the right price, so Rangers could secure him if they increase their potential bid. If so, we could be talking about the biggest sale in the club's history. Settling into Scottish football is unlikely to be an obstacle either. Harbo praised the midfielder's attributes, emphasizing how his profile might fit the Premiership. Hayato Dahl is a central midfielder with solid physicality. At 1.94 meters tall, he is strong in duels in the air, but also technically advanced with his short dribbles. He is able to control the pace in the game, his vision is great, and his shots are quite solid too. He added that the player is a solid box-to-box midfielder set for bigger challenges outside Norway. Rangers could be a good match for him, not too big of a step, but a physical league with opportunities to play in European competition. There is also significant optimism surrounding Hayato Dahl's international prospects. Our pundits recently included him in one of the 100 Norwegian players who could secure their place in the World Cup squad next summer, Harbo noted. If he continues his development, and especially in a foreign league, he could potentially be set for North America. The financial backing shown by Andrew Kavanagh and 49ers Enterprises in the summer demonstrates a willingness to invest. But with uncertainty clouding the recruitment structure following Kevin Thelwell's departure, it remains unclear whether Rangers will push ahead with a move for one of Norway's most promising young midfielders. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.